Do you hear Antler in the background? Screaming. We'll try to do what I always do when I'm working. Just ignore that. Just ignore the screaming. You kind of got some smudge on your face there. What's going on? It's your boy Aydian here, and I'm back with a new episode of Ask Aydian Anything. I was going live for the last day of Pride Month, and it also happened to be my shot day, so shout out to everybody who's got a Wednesday shot day. And I was getting a lot of questions about HRT, and it just reminded me of this series. So this series features a lot in the past, and probably the present, definitely the present and probably the future. Questions about transition, about hormones, about coming out, about differences, just all things transgender. And so I want to welcome you all. If you have any questions, please drop some questions in the comment section below that could be featured in a new episode of Ask Aydian Anything. Today's question comes from that live that I was talking about on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should definitely go follow me for more frequent content. And if you're on Instagram right now, I have a YouTube channel. You should go follow that also. And today's question is it normal for me to be really tired when I first start testosterone? So I thought this was a good question because what I realized during this live is that a lot of people don't talk about the good and the bad that come with transitioning, and I want to hold that space. My channel has always been about the different things than just like, oh, I grew a new hair today. Oh, my voice is deeper. Not that those things aren't important and fun, and not that I haven't focused on those things, but I always tried to go a little deeper. I want to be real. I want people to know as much information as they can about starting hormones, about transition, about life as a transgender man. And I thought that this was a great question because I want everyone to know that it's very normal for you to feel lethargic and hungry and to gain weight when you first start transitioning. So that doesn't mean that everybody who starts hormone replacement therapy is going to have these things, but it does mean. Do you hear Antler in the background? Screaming. We'll try to do what I always do when I'm working. Just ignore that. Just ignore the screaming. It's very normal for you to feel these things. If you are feeling super tired, if you are feeling super hungry, go to bed. Eat some more food, right? Just remember that you're literally going through a hormonal shift in your body. So if you were assigned female at birth, you have estrogen running through you. And estrogen works different in the body than testosterone does, right? Because if they didn't, then we wouldn't have any differences in our secondary characteristics, which are, high voice, slow voice, muscle mass, not as much muscle mass, fat distribution, a beard, okay? Receding hairline. I'm not gonna go there today. And I want you to know that, your body's going through a huge transition right now. And I know that as the person who's going through the transition, you just want things to hurry up and get there. And there is a process. And part of that process is being really tired. Because your body is working on overtime. Even though you can't really see it, it's happening. And I always just try to remember, what does a cisgender male go through when they're going through puberty? Tired, eats a lot, is horny, right? Those are things that are gonna happen to you. They also, sometimes they get kind of their face goes from being more of a rounded, childlike face to being a little bit more of a narrower, harder. I don't know if I like the word harder, but it feels okay for right now, a harder face. And you're gonna go through a lot of those, if not all of those same changes yourself. So I want you to just be prepared for that, because you may see, if you're somebody who battles, with body image, you may see yourself gain some weight. You may see yourself become bloated in the face before you actually you know, your body redistributes that fat and you get a more angular face, and it's okay. Like, it's very fine, and it can last a year to 2 years. So remember that. You can't necessarily look back at my videos or look at other people's transition and be like, that's what, I'm gonna look like that. I'm gonna get a beard in 6 months. You might get one in 3 years. You might get one in 1 year. You might get one in 6 years. Like, it all depends on your body, and it all depends on your genetics as well. So just like cis guys can't, you know, pick what they want and what they don't want, trans guys can't either. So remember that. And sleepiness, or being lethargic, is very, 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 very common. Now, I'm not a scientist, clearly, and all I can say about, like, being tired, my first thought is like, yeah, like, your body's on overdrive. You are gonna be tired. You are going to be tired even though you're not necessarily doing anything, right? You're gonna wake up, you're gonna sleep more, you're just gonna be more tired, you might feel a little lazier, and I would just say, like, lean into that. Go to bed, sleep some more, and also at the same time, right, like, make sure that we're tuning into our body and not just, like, getting into a pattern of being lazy, right? It's one thing to listen to our bodies and be like, I need more rest. It's another thing to be like, I'm avoiding something, I don't want to do it, so I'm gonna say that I'm really tired. That's what we don't want to do. So to answer the question, yeah, you'll probably be more tired. So if you are somebody who takes testosterone, if you're a trans man, trans masculine, or non-binary person who takes testosterone, leave a comment below. Did you get tired the first year or so on T? I definitely did. And there you have it, folks. There is the answer to the question. Alright, y'all, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. If you're not subscribed or following, please go ahead, hit the like button, and if you have a question and you want me to answer it right here, leave a comment below, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.